Welcome, YouTube fans, to this episode of Double Down with Double A, and I am, as always, I am your host, Double A, coming to you live via SD card or whatever. And this week I am talking about top 10 80s cartoons. You know, cartoons I remember from the 80s. I got quite a few on here with also quite a few honorable mentions. And number 10, actually in no particular order, I got on. I'm going to start with the GoBots. I don't know if you guys ever remember that. It was GoBots was pretty much a knockoff Transformers, but I loved all those cartoons, man. I mean, I like Transformers more. That's why it's like, you know, a little bit lower on the list. Here's one I'm surprised I haven't heard anybody say, and this one is called The Littles. Anybody remember that one? You know, you got, you know the guys with the big ass ears, and they used to run down the hall. They had little lion tails. They were funky looking people, but they were like a little bit taller than a Smurf.
They're still on like Channel 7 on Saturdays.
They are?
Yeah.
Well, I didn't know. That's something I didn't know.
My niece and nephew watch it.
Next on my list, and this is mainly because I have a brother that, you know, has the same name as that's in the title of this one, and that's Alvin and the Chipmunks. You know, I remember, and the reason why this one is in here is because, like I said, my brother, his name is Alvin, and when we were kids, we used to tease him about that all freaking day. We'd be like, Alvin, Simon, theater, we used to call him Chipmunk because of that reference. Next on my list is Yabba Dab, Yabba Dab, Yabba Dabba Do. The Bedrock Flintstone Kids, you know, is Pebbles and Bam Bam, you know, growing up in their teenage years, and this one is
whoa. Pebbles and Bam Bam in their teenage years?
Yeah.
On Flintstones Kids? Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, you had Slip Rock on there. Wowzy, wowzy, woo woo. Yeah.
Flintstone Kids was the kid versions of Fred, Barney, and all of them, and Wilma and Betty. That's why they would call Flintstones Kids.
He's right. The one you're thinking of is something else. I'll look it up. Go ahead, keep going.
There is a Flintstones where Pebbles and Bam Bam were teenagers and in
Okay, I stand corrected. Thank you.
Have you forgotten my name too?
Thank
oh my
you.
God.
Thank you, Stat Boy. I stand corrected.
You.
But you know the show I'm talking about. I think Jeff's looking it up right now for the correction. Next on my list is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Yes, I think Jade said it and JJ has said it. I don't know if it's on anybody else's list, but you know, I even enjoyed the movie. You know, I even enjoyed watching the movie on that one. Next on my list, and I'm probably going to get, you know, the golf clap from Mr. Ginger over here, and that's Hulk Hogan's Rockin' Wrestling. I enjoyed watching that. I mean, that's another one I enjoyed watching as a kid. You know, it was some bad voiceovers for Roddy Piper and Iron Sheik and all that, but other than that, it was pretty good. Next on my list is G.I. Joe, the American Hero. I mean, I think Sergeant Slaughter was in, you know, did a few episodes of that one. I always enjoyed watching that one, especially the show after the show where they, you know, talk about safety tips and you know how to stay safe, and like, gee, now we know, and knowing is half the battle. Next, you know, Transformers, more than meets the eye.
Oh, sorry.
What the heck was that?
Sorry.
Oh,
I'm working on it.
Please silence your computers and cell phones during taping. Next on this list is, well, Transformers, I don't know. What is your favorite Transformer? Mine was always Megatron. Always. You know. And I think, yeah, Megatron is the nickname of one of my favorite wide
it was
receivers.
all about Starscream. I don't know what you're talking about. It's all about Starscream.
Fail!
He was the Daffy Duck of the Transformers. It was always power and greed.
Okay. Okay, well, that's your opinion.
Damn right.
Next is, and number one on my list, my favorite 80s cartoon of all times. And thank you to baby Natalie for buying this for me for Christmas last year. Voltron. The original with the lions, the black lion, the red lion, the green lion, the blue lion, and the yellow lion. And matter of fact, the box set is all five seasons, I believe. And I got quite a few honorable mentions on here for the same reason is I couldn't narrow it down to just 10. I got Turbo Teens, The Snorks, Muppet Babies, Bugs and Tweety Show, Mr. T.
Bugs and Tweety Show was not 80s. Bugs and Tweety Show was 90s.
Okay.
Besides, the Looney Tunes have been around since the 50s.
I think Bugs and Tweety was... Was it?
90s.
Okay. Okay, well, scratch Bug and Tweety. Thundercats, The Simpsons. Yes, that is 80s. I checked. Inspector Gadget, Heathcliff, and I might get a golf clap from the Renegade over here. Cartoon All-Stars to the Rescue.
That was more of a special than an actual series.
I have results of my search.
And Cartoon All-Stars to the Rescue was made in the 90s.
Yes.
Are you sure about that? Yes, I looked it up because I was going to include it myself.
Oh, well, okay, there's two
That's the
buttons.
reason I didn't include it.
As far as Pebbles and Bam Bam go, the Flintstone Kids was the adults as kids. Sapboy is correct. Pebbles and Bam Bam show was started in the 70s.
Oh.
And it featured Dennis the Menace, Jane North as the voice of Bam Bam.
Yes.
Oh. Well, anyways, that's about it. That's gonna bring a wrap up to my show here. I see you guys when I see ya.